In today's video, I want to show you something a little bit different. Now, you're watching this on our drone YouTube channel, but did you know we also have an airplane channel? That's right, it's called Pilot Institute Airplanes. We filmed our epic 6-day adventure to the Sun and Fun Airshow in Florida, and we wanted to share it with you here on this channel. If you love all things aviation like us, make sure to consider subscribing to the Pilot Institute Airplanes for more awesome content just like this one. Enjoy.
We made it to Sun and Fun. We are here, Florida.
Pilot Institute is at Sun and Fun. Let's show you around.
You want to spin the gun?
It's about our history.
Did you come over to check out the VR? Our first day at Sun and Fun.
We spent most of the first day getting the lay of the land.
We walked the entire warbird section,
All of the military aircraft were very impressive.
planes, and helicopters. Like this WC-130. This is a hurricane hunter, so they fly this directly into hurricanes to collect data.
We also saw this Apache helicopter, the AH-64E version 6.
Brought to you by the United States Army. With a 30mm turret-mounted chain gun. I mean, look at the size of that round.
It also uses a TAD system, a target acquisition and designation sight. Boom! Use that, Take.
It carries 70mm rockets and laser-guided Hellfire missiles.
This thing packs a punch.
In the afternoon, we caught the first air show of the week. I love this shot, seeing all these military planes taxiing down the runway.
And all of them flying in formation above us, that was awesome.
Ken from Original Dobo was there with us. He took these pics, which turned out awesome as well. Big shout out to Ken. At the end of the day, we all got dinner together, prepared for day 2, and got some much needed rest. Day 2, we hit the ground running. We were up at 3 a.m. Arizona time and drove over to pick up the second half of the team.
Some days, they were even ready when we got there.
Good morning.
Who are you?
That wasn't one of the days. From there, it was a quick drive into Sun and Fun to the Pilot Institute booth.
It's day 2 at Sun and Fun. It's extremely fun.
And sunny. Sun and fun.
Yeah, it works out perfectly.
We checked out several versions of these neat little...
What would you call those? Gyrocopters or gyroplanes?
This is a gyroplane, so it is a hybrid helicopter airplane. This predates the helicopter in aviation history.
If I had to describe it, I'd call it a flying lawnmower. I mean, it's kind of what it looks like to me.
We got to see a couple of them take off, which was neat. I kind of want to get one. Would you ride in one?
Maybe if I had a parachute.
These are probably some of the biggest tires I've ever seen.
That's a big tire.
Smooth, sanded down.
For speed.
For speed.
Multi-engine. This thing's pretty slick. I think this is a Baron. Yeah, it is a Baron.
We're looking for Greg. He called me just a second ago. He said he was right here. Guy's 6 feet tall. How could we miss him? That's why we couldn't see Greg, because he's sitting in a plane.
Despicable, the boss is looking at buying a plane. Oh no.
Yeah, this one. You punch in your numbers.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. They're for guys too.
What are the seats made out of?
Sheep? Yeah, sheep.
Yeah.
But it's really comfy. Really
It looks comfy.
There's something really crazy about these seaplanes. Come check it out. When you have an engine failure on a lake, you can get yourself out of a bind.
I spy somebody inside this plane that I know. I know him! I know him!
Hey, since you're there, I'm gonna put you to work. These things right here, if you can kind of untangle that.
Are you serious?
Are you working here?
Yeah, double duty.
This one actually was a war veteran up in Iceland with the Canadians.
Why is a military plane so nice in there?
Dude, it's like a boat inside.
And then from there I went to the Canadians and they used it as an airliner.
I'll take a margarita and
So they outfitted the airplane in this configuration.
I almost got it. You guys go without me. And then you guys really left me.
We did.
That was messed up.
all right, we're gonna talk to this guy right here because
Danger zone.
After I finished my aircraft mechanic duties, we caught the night air show.
Did you ever get dinner?
Dude, I didn't get lunch, man. Night show was cool though. Explosions.
An orange. Explosions and fire.
These planes had LED lights on the back, lighting up the smoke to make it look more explosions.
Whoa.
And the finale was crazy, with this plane flying above, shooting off fireworks left and right. It was so cool. Last explosion.
Aw. And that was a wrap for day 2.
Day 3 started off early again, but we got some coffee, so we were alert and ready to rock.
Hey, we're back for day 3. We survived day 2.
We did, just barely.
So we've seen a lot of stuff at the show so far, but the one thing we haven't taken a look at is this section, which is all the fly-ins, all the planes that people flew in on. We're gonna take a look and see which ones we think look the coolest. Which one on this row would you buy if you could buy it?
These two right here, this one looks awesome.
It also comes with a dog. I'd go for this one. That one's pretty sweet. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, whoa. This is sweet.
I think this would be the one for me. That plane was like if the 60s and the 80s had a baby.
Dude, I found what I want for Christmas. Look at that thing.
Look at what? Thing's stealth like John Cena, man. I can't see it.
Just found something that's my new favorite thing at the air show. Did not expect to see. Let's go see it. Squirrel monkey. 9 months?
Yeah. I bought him in North Carolina.
And he's a pilot as well?
Yeah, he flies better than me and that friend of mine right there.
What's the name?
Pico, like Pico the Gallo.
His name was Pico, and we're best friends now.
Watch the afternoon air show again.
It is so cool to see this stuff.
Aeroshell pilots were awesome.
And then there was this plane. Freaking aerobatics.
And holy cow, they flipped this thing like a skateboard. It's like a double kickflip to an Indy 540.
I couldn't tell if they had control. And then,
oh, they lost it. No, they got it. Oh, lost it again. No, they got it. They got it the whole time. End of the day, we rode into the sunset. Some by car,
some on electric bikes. What's up, Ashley?
But we all rested up to prepare for
day 4.
Filled up with gas and got some unfortunate news.
Does this mean I can't get that camera lens?
Unfortunately, no. Jason, what's up? I think you may have taken the wrong turn.
Where are we, man?
Oh, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Which was good news because Sun and Fun is in Florida. Once we were back on track, we picked up the rest of the crew and more coffee. Day 8. 4? What is it, Ethan?
Day 4, Sun and Fun, freaking awesome.
We've experienced a lot, right? One of my favorite things, the night air show, was awesome.
And the F-35, I love seeing that thing fly.
Played some pickleball last night. We just goofed around and had fun. That was a good time.
It was great. And then the ultralights over there, pretty affordable. I'd love to own one day.
I would love for you to own one as well.
I'll take you up in it.
No, you won't. I'm not doing it.
I'm about to go in the only 727 high school classroom. Wait a second. This looks familiar.
Welcome to your weekly general aviation news update.
What the heck is that thing? I want to know how that thing takes off.
I don't think it does. I think it's welded to the ground.
Ben, I saw something I think you might like. It's right over there, man.
I'm ready. I know this car. It's on my socks. Yo, check this out, check this out. That's where the 1.21 gigawatts is, right there.
1.21 gigawatts!
It is. Nah, it might be in the front. You're right.
This footage is not slowed down.
Oh, the Blue Angels. I remember seeing them as a kid. Great memories. It's so cool to see them again.
This flying is so smooth and precise. It's almost unreal.
This was definitely my favorite part. F-35 hovering there for like 2.5 minutes.
F-35 just doing its VTOL thing.
That's a sweet view. At the end of the day, we went back to the booth to see a familiar face.
All right, finally got Don out of the booth.
Dude, this is nuts. Look how many planes are out here. There's a couple planes that I actually recognize. There's a CH-53 dual-bladed helicopter up here, one that I've seen in the Navy when I used to work in the Navy. I'm looking for a very particular type of helicopter, and hopefully they have it here. It's called the Bravo, and there it is. This is a Sierra platform. Brings me back to my days, man. Me working in the Navy for 8 years. This is what I did, fix helicopters. So. See that step right there? It's a twist and lock, and it comes down, and you step on it, and then you twist and lock these guys out and back in, and you walk up the tail section. And that's how you get up there. I only know that because I had to do that every single night. I always got stuck up there at 3 in the morning, and then someone would put the stairs down, and I couldn't climb down. Goober.
Day 4 done. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Day 5. Day 5.
One thing that we have not seen at Sun and Fun is the museum. So we're gonna take Ashley and Jason and check out what there is to see.
And there was a lot of great stuff. Squirrel Monkey. It's Pico's great-grandfather. I love that little dude.
Aviation Hall of Fame.
So there's Amelia Earhart, astronaut.
Howard Hughes looked just like Sean Connery.
Bond. James Bond.
I was gonna interview this guy, but I think we've already made that joke.
Back at the booth.
Excuse me, fellas. I got one of these water bottles.
Yep.
How does that work?
Is it defective?
You
go like this, and then you put this in your nose. It's a nose rinse, so you can, what it really does. This is a fuel tester, which we are giving away for free at the booth. This right here actually sticks inside of a little spring-loaded section of the fuel tank where you can actually drain some of the fuel. The reason you do that is because you want to check for contaminants in the fuel. This is a great little tool.
We took Pip out for his afternoon walk, and when we got back, Fly with K had stopped by to meet with Greg and Johan, and more importantly, Pip.
Headed out from the booth, we thought we would steal Jason and Ashley for a little bit. Ethan and I will be your tour guides. This is the compass. We will be heading north. We've been to the warbirds every day.
Every single day.
I'm glad you guys have. You're about to. We got you, son. Every single day, there's always something new.
It's always changing. Jason, what do you want to see?
I want to go check out the PBY and I want to see the C5. The C5 was my inspiration for getting into aviation. And my grandparents used to take me up to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. We would watch the C5s do touch and goes. No, it's not the C5. Not a C5. C-17. Still pretty cool. We're gonna go inside and check it out.
Wow.
They're letting people up into the cockpit of this thing.
Would you ever jump out of something like this?
I wouldn't usually jump out of an airplane.
This one does look like a yacht in the back. Look up there.
It's like a boat inside. PBY Black Cats. 1937 was the first design. The British used these heavily against German U-boats.
You know what my favorite color is?
What?
Blue. Blue sky, blue water, and of course, Blue Angels.
I cannot wait to see this plane. I freaking love this plane. The only plane in the world built around its gun.
The panels on the side of it are pretty interesting. I'm not sure what those are.
Yeah.
The side panel over here, what's that for?
It's a telemetry radar. Yeah, it's
oh, okay.
Support live fire missile shots. Fighter jet fires this missile, that will track the missile, collect data, we'll use that data to tweak the missile, make it more effective.
This landing gear is huge.
I was advertised as C5. Further? All right.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is it. This was the The airplanes we sat and watched take off right over our heads over and over and over. That was really what solidified my aviation love.
These are some of the planes that I enjoy seeing, mainly from like movies. I can pick out the movie that I've seen each of these in. Top Gun, Black Hawk Down, True Lies, 007, You Only Live Twice, Back to the Future, Part 1, Lawnmower Man.
It's really big. It's big enough that you could do the Wright brothers' entire first flight inside the airplane.
Including the crash?
Including the crash.
Airplane, Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Peanuts Movie, The Rocketeer, Con Air, Austin Powers, Jimmy Neutron.
And if my grandparents are watching this right now, thank you guys so much for taking me and inspiring this love for aviation.
And Empire Strikes Back. That's definitely something that I had not considered with aviation is animal rescue. That does not come to my mind at an air show.
Yeah, a lot of people do it.
We covered a story in the airplane news update.
The twin-engine airplane was carrying 53 rescue dogs and 3 people.
Minor crash landing, but everybody was okay. Other than that, I'd never heard of it before. This was a different video with Greg. This is where we put the pies.
Oh yeah, this is designed for pies.
From Pacing.
Jason, you want to do a friendly competition?
About? I'm freaking exhausted, man.
I have to do it.
The Red Knights. I was just at the Renaissance Fair the day before,
Really?
my first time. That totally reminds me of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's funny.
Oh, and there's a lance on the wing.
Oh, that's sick.
That is awesome.
Oh, hey. Fellow guys. I did some pull-ups. I beat everyone that had gone previously, which was one 5-year-old girl and a 6-year-old kid.
How many pull-ups did you do?
22.
22?
Yep, I swear.
I mean, there is video evidence. Next day.
Day 6. Made it.
We freaking made it. Last day. For you guys.
A little bittersweet. It's our last day.
Favorite moments. My favorite thing from the air show was definitely the demolitions. Seeing those explosions up close in person, it was like being in a Christopher Nolan movie, man.
And you could feel the heat.
Oh, feel the heat.
It was awesome. My favorite moment, the F-35 Bravo. They actually demonstrated the VTOL capabilities. Seeing that thing VTOL for 2.5 minutes, absolutely insane. I think we should head back to the tent and see what everybody else's highlights were.
Yeah, let's go ask them.
Well, the best part for me was by far meeting with all the students and seeing everyone here coming to say hi, shaking hands, taking pictures, and of course meeting some of my old friends too that live in Florida that came to visit. That was also pretty awesome. Waiting for the Blue Angel to fly right on top of this tent, trying to get that shot. Finally got it last night. Take a look at that.
My favorite thing so far at Sun and Fun has been meeting all kinds of cool people. We met Jason from Rebuild Rescue. We met Fly with Kay. There's just so many great people. Preston from Flying Mag. So that's been a blast meeting people finally in person. That's been the best part.
Honestly, my favorite part was seeing those SH-60s down at the warbird section. It kind of brought me back to my Navy days and really got me excited about fixing helicopters again. This is an airplane event, so we have a lot of pilots, but when they come into our booth and they realize that we have drone courses and the fact that you can get your license to make money, it was really awesome to see the look on their face on how excited they were that that's a possibility.
Honestly, I think it was the hypoxic chamber or the hypoxia chamber. It was really, really interesting. I've been up at high altitude. I've hiked not quite that high, but I thought I was gonna last longer. It's just awesome.
It was awesome to see all of our students face to face and meet all of them. It was also awesome to hang out with the team for the week since I've been up in Alaska flight instructing for the last 9 months.
My favorite part of the trip was being out here and having my wife come out and join me with it. It was nice to go around and see different booths and also interact with some of our students and meet them face to face and get feedback on our courses and the videos that we're producing. Some of that feedback will be good and we'll have more content tailored to what the populace wants to see. I think that's good. I learned how to drive the robot dog. It's harder than it looks.
I enjoyed playing pickleball with the team and talking with people about the dog, Pip. I also enjoyed talking a little bit about the app. People really loved it, following, so check it out.
All right, folks, well, this is the end of the show.
Sorry, can you restart? I was getting eaten by a bug.
That was going to be a one take. All right. All right, folks, this is the end of the trade show. We had a ton of fun, a ton of sun. As you can tell, everybody's kind of very tan right now. And we hope you enjoy watching this video. A big thank you to the 2 people that were on the team that are not here anymore. But we have Ken from Original Dobo and also Hunter. A big thank you to both of them for everything that they did. Also a big thank you for my best FAA friend. He knows who he is. Came to visit the booth and everybody who stopped by and took pictures with us, entertained the team and had questions, and everybody who just showed support for the company. So big thank you, and we'll see you on the next video. See, that was going to be a one take.